we'll be doing, we'll be building unit converter. So the stack we'll be using for that is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Let's start creating the HTML file. So I'll just create index.html. One second. Let's also create style file. So I'll just create the style.css file. Let's wait for some time. So yeah, let me create a very basic HTML template and I'll change the name to unit converter. Unit converter is nothing but the length converter. We'll be converting from meter to feet and also feet to meter. So what I'll do now is I'll just make use of, let's start writing the HTML code. I'll just make use of the div. This is parent div. So I'll give the class name container. Let me give the class name container. Also, let me take h1. h1, I'll just give here name length converter. Okay, this is fine. Next, what we'll do is I'll just consider one input tag of, we don't need the type number, type text. I'll just give the type number, also ID, input value, right? This is one thing. So next, what I'll do is I'll just make use of the select and I'll just give ID unique select. We don't need name. I'll just delete this one. Then inside the select, what we'll do, we'll be having two options. So I'll just give options into 2. Next, it's not options, this is option. Sorry. Next, what we'll do, I'll just consider this one meter. I'll just consider this one feet. So option value will be meter and also here value will be feet. This is fine, right? After select, what I'll do, I'll just consider one button. So we'll be making use of on click event. Sorry, I'll just copy this one, cut this one, and I'll paste over here. On click, I'll give the function name convert. So I'm doing a lot of mistakes. Wait. Okay, I'll just give the button name convert. So this is for the button. Next, I'll just consider one h2 tag. I'll not write anything inside the h2, but I'll give the ID name result. So this is it for the HTML. I'll just format this once and let's link the style sheet. Also give the path and name style.css. Next, what I'll do is I'll just start writing the styles. So initially, I want to make use of the Poppins font. So I'll open the Chrome. Let's wait for some time. Let me search for Poppins font, right? Click on the first one. Get font, get embed code, import. Just copy these 3 lines. I'll just copy this one, paste it over here. I'll just consider body. I want to make use of the font family Poppins, right? For that, I'll come here. I'll copy the first line, right? This one I'll just copy and I'll paste it over here. So this is one thing. Next, we'll write the style for this one, container. So I'll just copy this one and I'll paste it over here. So this will be max width of 400 pixel, margin of 50 pixel auto, then text align center. Let's give input type is equal to number, width of 100%, padding let's give 10 pixel, also margin bottom 10 pixel. So next we'll style for the button. So this one, I'll just copy this one. Let's paste it over here. I need padding of 10 pixel and 20 pixel horizontally and vertically. And I'll just give the background color 007 BFF. Also, just give the color white. We don't need border, so I'll just give border none. Also, cursor pointer. So this is it for the button. So I'll just give, let's style for button when hover, right? For that I'll just consider hover. So I'll just give the darker background color. Just consider 005 6K3. Next what we'll do, I'll just consider the H2 tag where this is coming from, this one, right? So I have already given H2. Inside we'll give margin top of 20 pixel. So this is it for the HTML and CSS. I'll just format this once. What I have done is I have installed an extension called Live Server. So let me search for Live Server. So this is the extension. What this will do is, whenever you make changes in the HTML, it will get directly reflected in the browser. Instead of reloading again and again to see the changes, we can install this. This will be very helpful. What we have to do is, I'll just right click and I'll click on open with Live Server. Let's wait for some time. Yeah, for now, this is looking like this, right? Here, when I give certain number and here it and convert, now it is in meter, it has to get converted to meter. When I select feet and when I give number, it has to get converted to feet. That's what we'll be doing by making help of JavaScript. So I'll just create the JavaScript file, index.js. So I'll include the JavaScript inside the HTML just below the body. So I'll just make use of the script tag. I'll give index.js. So let's start writing the JavaScript file, right? I mean JavaScript code. I'll just move the index.js to the right side. What we'll do, I'll just make use of function convert, this one. I'll just copy this one and I'll paste it over here. So first what I'll do, I'll just consider the variable name, input value. I'll just make use of parse float to get the floating point integer. So I'll make use of document.getElementById of input value. So where is the input value coming from? This one, ID of input value we have given in the HTML. This, I'll just copy this one here. Also we need the value, right? For that one, I'll just be giving value. So this is one thing. Let me take the variable name unit and give document dot get element by ID of, we need the unit select, right? So one second, where we have given unit select, this one in the select. So I'll just copy this one, just paste it over here. Also, you need to get the value. So that's it. I'll consider the variable name result. So next, what I'll do is unit is meter, right? Then we have to convert the meters to feet. Whatever we enter, if we enter the number and if we want to convert that to feet, then there is a certain formula I'll make use of. I'll just give if unit equals meter, then what we have to do, we have to convert the meter to feet. So for that one, we have formula, that is input value 3.28084. This is one thing. I'll just make use of document dot get element by ID. So this, where this is coming from, I have showed you from the HTML. I'll just copy the result, and also this time I'll make use of the inner text. What will give for that one? Result. Also I'll just concatenate feet, right? So else, so if you want to convert from feet to meters, what we'll do, I'll just write, I'll just make use of else if you are entering feet in the input field, right? So we have to convert from feet to meters. Then what we'll do, I'll just comment it out and write convert feet to meters. So we have a formula, that is result equals input value by 3.28084. This is one thing. Next, I'll just make use of the same thing, document dot get element by ID of result, where the result is coming from, this one h2. Inside we have given ID equals result, right? That I'll just copy and paste it over here, and again I'll just make use of the inner HTML. What we want, we need result, this one. We have written the formula, this one. So also I'm concatenating at the end. I just need meters, right? That one. This is it for the JavaScript. I'll just format once. Let me format CSS file also one. Also HTML file. Just open the browser. Let me give 12. So we'll be converting this one to meter. When I give 12 meters is equal to 39.37. Let me check online once. Feet to meter converter, right? Let me give 12 here. Just consider 12. What is happening? This is not getting converted. Beautiful. Let's open this one. 1 second. So I'll just give 12. Convert meters. It has to be 3.656, right? We are getting wrong thing. Let's just check the JavaScript code once. So what I had done is, we were checking for like feet to meters converter, right? So we have to check for meters to feet converter. So what I'll give now, I'll just give meters 12. It is 39.37. So here, if I give 12 and convert 39.37 feet, everything is working perfectly. So next, let's check for feet and let's give the number. And here I'll just give 1, 2, 3. So I'll just give convert. I mean feet to meters, right? It has to be 37. Put to meter. How much we have given? 1, 2, 3. If I convert, it is 37.49. We are getting 37.49 meters, right? Everything is working perfectly. That's it. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.